Yeah, I won quite a few. One of the biggest ones I won was at the Frog and Nightgown on the Old Kent Road, which I believe isn't there anymore. It was £1,000, the prize money, and I was 18. That was a lot of money back then, and I used to have a Barclays bank account, and I remember getting the bus up to Sidcup High Street every day to just go to the cash point outside and just look at the zeros on the screen. I remember that. I mean, I couldn't get the money because it was like, it took a week for it to clear. So I was like up there every day just looking, has it cleared yet? Has it cleared yet? Because it's not like it is now where you can look on your phone. And I just remember vividly thinking I was rich because I had £1,000 in my bank account, which my brothers said that they had to have a cut of. But yeah, it's another story.
I mean, back in those days as well, there was obviously music in the family. Both your dad and your granddad were singers and in bands, weren't they?
Yeah, so my granddad was a singer. He was known as a singing window cleaner back in the day. And my dad was in many bands. He was a drummer, a musician. I pretty much got my craft from my dad, I'd say, on the musician side. Coming home from school, dropping my bag, going straight to the drum kit or the piano, and that was my life as a kid, really.
And what about musical theatre and other theatre then, as you were growing up? Because you were involved up in Dartford, I think, weren't you, at the Miskin Theatre for a while?
I started my journey at Performing Arts School, and when I say Performing Arts School, it was like a council-run one, and he pretty much just had to turn up. I went to Bexley College, and it wasn't a very good course, if I'm honest. And then I went to the Miskin Theatre and joined there, and I wasn't there very long. And then I got a little job at Lakeside Country Club, Bob Potter's place, where they do the Embassy Darts every year. I got a job there as a support artist. Every Saturday, I was only like 17, 18, and I was singing there every Saturday for the likes of Jim Davidson, Joe Pasquale, Bradley Walsh, loads of people just being their support artist, and that's where I kind of learnt my craft, really.
Yeah, so one of the things that people criticise X Factor for is creating supposed overnight successes, but you'd already done your apprenticeship, really, hadn't you?
Yeah, I think I've earned my stripes. I've done many jobs, different jobs, not just singing jobs, but all sorts of different jobs, really. But I've tried everything. I've done everything. I've done the cruise ships, and I'm never one to stick at one thing. I like to add strings to my bow, so there were so many things that I wanted to do. Thankfully, I left when I left and got to do loads of different things.
And over the years, you've done lots of things within the entertainment industry, but you've done a lot of other things outside as well. And X Factor played on the fact that you worked at Gartree, but you've also, I mean, you've played football at the highest level, and you're one of those people, you can turn your hand to anything and take it to the best possible level, aren't you?
Well, I just like to, like I said, adding strings to my bow.
Tell us a bit about the football then, because we've spoken about this quite a lot. You're a massive Leicester City fan, but again, you played for a number of clubs, didn't you?
Yeah, so I started playing football when I was 12, 13, probably 14. I was playing for a couple of youth clubs, and there was a boys' football team. I had long hair down to my bum. I wanted to play, and they said, Sam, the only way you can play for us is if you cut all your hair off. So I went home and cut all my hair off and had curtains, the old 90s curtains for a few years, and played for a boys' team as a ringer, as you call it. I was a boy because my name was Sam, no one really knew. Played for them for a little bit, then I got found out and then I ended up trialling for Millwall and got in, started playing for Millwall, then went on to Charlton, QPR, Crystal Palace, West Ham, London Women, and then I left it for a bit, and then when I moved up to Leicester I was like, I really want to start playing football again, so I went to Leicester City Ladies and I played for them for a bit. So this was before Leicester Women came about, so Leicester City Ladies was the team that was affiliated with Leicester City, and then Leicester Women started and they became affiliated, but that was after I'd left. So I've supported Leicester ever since I moved to Leicester in 2000, and I still like to get my boots on every now and again for celebrity matches, so it's all good.
So talk us through Christmas 2013, because that changed your life. The whole X Factor journey is the key word that people keep talking about, but it wasn't just about winning that, it was a Christmas #1. Some of the biggest artists in this country and the world have never had a Christmas #1. That whole experience must have been just incredible.
I think I was more excited about having my own mug that said official charts #1. I had a really good experience on that show. It was tough. you know, you didn't get to see your family, and they were more interested in the artist than they was anything else. But, you know, I had the best time on that show. I met some fabulous people, and I'm not just talking contestants, I'm talking crew, people that work behind the scenes, stage managers, makeup artists, you know, all these people that I have the utmost appreciation for, and I'm still friends with some of them now. I think because I was a bit older, I kind of soaked it all up a bit more wisely than some of the younger ones did.
Thanks again for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button, ring that notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and above all, make sure you subscribe. Thank you.